What if I told you that the reason you can't walk straight anymore, that quiet drift to one side, that sudden need to touch the wall, that strange feeling that your body is no longer moving in one clean line, may have far less to do with weak legs than you think? And what if I told you that the real problem is often a breakdown in the way your brain, your inner ear, your feet, and your hips are communicating with each other every single second you walk? Because this is what Dr. Patrick sees happen over and over again. Someone begins to veer when they walk, maybe only a little at first. They notice they are clipping doorways, leaning toward one side in the hallway, or feeling unsteady when they turn around in the kitchen. They mention it to someone and hear the same answers every time. Be careful, slow down, use the railing. Maybe it is just age. So they try walking more. They do a few random leg exercises. Maybe they rest more. Maybe they buy better shoes. But the drifting stays. The hesitation stays. The lack of confidence stays. And after a while, they begin to believe this is simply what happens after 70. Dr. Patrick is here to tell you that it does not have to be that way. In this video, Dr. Patrick is going to explain what is actually happening inside your body in plain, simple terms. Then Dr. Patrick will walk you through 8 exercises that target the real problem directly. No gym, no machines, no complicated routines, just a wall, a chair, a little space, and less than 12 minutes a day. Before we begin, if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health lesson designed to help you stay strong, steady, and independent. And if this video helps you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so Dr. Patrick knows how to make these videos better for you. Now let's talk about what is really happening. Here is the truth most people never hear. When you can't walk straight anymore, the problem is usually not just your legs. Walking in a straight line is one of the most complex balance tasks your body performs. Every step depends on 4 systems working together at the exact same time. Your eyes tell your brain where you are in space. Your inner ear tells your brain whether your head is level or turning. The nerves in your feet, ankles, and hips tell your brain where your body is loaded, and your brain uses all of that information to make tiny corrections, step after step, so you stay upright and moving forward. When those signals are clear, you don't think about walking, you simply do it. But when those signals become weaker, delayed, or uneven, your body starts making poor corrections. One foot lands a little differently than the other. One hip stops stabilizing as well as it used to. Your head turns, but your balance system reacts too slowly. Your feet do not give your brain the same clear feedback they gave it years ago. And the result is exactly what so many people describe. You drift, you wobble, you reach for counters, you feel unsure during turns, and somehow, even though you are still walking, you no longer feel fully in control of your own steps. That is the part no one explains. The issue is often not raw strength. It is coordination, sensory feedback, and balance timing. And that is why random leg exercises alone often do not fix it. The real fix is to retrain the systems that keep you centered. You need to wake up the feet and ankles. You need to restore side-to-side control through the hips. You need to challenge the inner ear and visual system so your brain learns to stabilize you again. And you need to do it in a way that is safe, gradual, and repeatable. That is exactly what these 8 exercises are designed to do. We are going to work in 2 groups today. Group 1 restores the foundation. These exercises wake up the feet, ankles, and hips so your brain gets better information from the ground up. Group 2 retrains your balance system. These exercises teach your body how to stay centered, walk straighter, and recover control when your balance is challenged. You need both. They work together. Group 1. Foundation Reset Exercises. Exercise 1. Toe lift and toe spread. Why this matters. Your feet are your first balance sensors. The nerves on the bottom of your feet tell your brain how your weight is distributed. But after 70, many people lose some of that awareness. The feet become stiff, the toes stop moving well, and the brain gets weaker information from the ground. This exercise helps wake that system back up. How to do it. Sit in a sturdy chair with both feet flat on the floor. Keep your heels down. Slowly lift all 10 toes off the floor as high as you comfortably can. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower them down. Next, try to spread your toes apart gently, even if they barely move. Hold for 2 seconds and relax. Repeat that sequence 10 times. What to focus on? Move slowly. Do not rush. The goal is not big motion. The goal is clear motion. Even small movement helps restore awareness. Progress tip. After 1 week, try doing the same exercise standing while lightly holding the back of a chair. That adds a balance challenge and makes the exercise even more effective. Exercise 2. Ankle circles and ankle pumps. Why this matters? If your ankles are stiff, your body cannot make the small corrections needed to keep you moving in a straight line. Many people think balance begins in the legs, but in reality, the ankle is often the first place your body tries to recover stability. How to do it? Stay seated. Lift one foot slightly off the floor. Slowly circle your ankle 10 times in one direction, then 10 times in the other. Then point your toes away from you and pull them back toward you 10 times. Lower that foot and repeat on the other side. What to focus on? Make the movement smooth, not fast. Imagine you are restoring oil to a stiff hinge. Progress tip. If one ankle feels much stiffer than the other, spend an extra few circles on that side. Small asymmetries often contribute to drifting. Exercise 3. Side leg raise for hip control. Why this matters? One of the most overlooked reasons people drift while walking is weak side hip control. The muscles on the outer part of your hips help keep your pelvis level when you stand on one leg during walking. If they are weak, your body begins to sway, lean, or drift with each step. How to do it? Stand behind a sturdy chair and hold the back lightly. Stand tall. Slowly lift your right leg out to the side about 6 to 8 inches without leaning your body. Pause for 1 second. Lower it with control. Do 10 repetitions, then switch to the other side. What to focus on? Do not swing the leg. Keep your torso tall and quiet. The movement should come from the hip, not from leaning. Progress tip. If 10 feels easy, increase to 15. Quality matters more than height. Exercise 4. Single leg weight hold. Why this matters? Walking is really controlled falling from one leg to the other. If your body no longer feels safe bearing weight on one side, you start shortening steps, shifting early, and drifting. This exercise rebuilds trust and control one side at a time. How to do it? Stand behind a sturdy chair with both hands resting lightly on the back. Shift your weight onto your right foot and let your left foot become very light with the toes barely touching the floor or lifting just slightly if you feel safe. Hold for 5 seconds. Return to center. Then shift onto the left foot and hold for 5 seconds. Do 5 holds on each side. What to focus on? Feel the standing leg working. Feel your foot pressing into the floor. Your goal is to become more comfortable living on one leg for a few seconds at a time. Progress tip. As you improve, reduce your grip from full hands to fingertips only. Group 2. Balance retraining exercises. Exercise 5. Slow motion straight line walk. Why this matters? Most people try to fix unstable walking by walking faster or more often. But when your system is off, speed hides the problem. Slow motion walking exposes it. It gives your brain time to notice what each foot, ankle, hip, and shoulder is doing so it can begin correcting the pattern. How to do it? Find a hallway or a clear stretch of floor next to a wall. Place one hand lightly on the wall if needed. Begin walking at the slowest speed you can manage. Let each step take about 3 seconds. Lift the foot deliberately. Place the heel down softly. Shift your weight fully before the next step. Walk 10 steps forward, turn carefully, walk 10 steps back. That is 1 set. Complete 3 sets. What to focus on? Keep your eyes looking straight ahead, not down at your feet. If you wobble a little, that is okay. That means your balance system is being challenged and retrained. Progress tip. Once it becomes easier, try the same walk without touching the wall, but keep the wall close by. Exercise 6. Heel to toe hallway walk. Why this matters? This exercise narrows your base of support and forces your brain to control side-to-side drift more precisely. It is one of the best ways to retrain straight-line walking. How to do it. Stand at one end of a hallway with one hand lightly near the wall if needed. Place one foot directly in front of the other so the heel of the front foot nearly touches the toes of the back foot. Then continue that pattern one step at a time as if you are walking on a straight line. Take 10 careful steps forward. Turn slowly. Take 10 steps back. That is one set. Complete 2 sets. What to focus on. Go slowly. Stay calm. Look forward. If you need to tap the wall briefly, do it and continue. You are training control, not performing for perfection. Progress tip. When this becomes easier, try holding your arms crossed over your chest instead of out to the sides. Exercise 7. March and pause. Why this matters. A lot of unsteady walking comes from poor control during the moment one foot leaves the ground. This exercise strengthens that exact phase of walking and improves your body's ability to stabilize on one leg while the other moves. How to do it. Stand behind a sturdy chair with both hands lightly resting on the back. Lift your right knee up toward hip height or as high as comfortable. Pause for 2 seconds. Lower it slowly. Then lift your left knee and pause for 2 seconds. Do 10 repetitions on each side. What to focus on. Do not rush the lowering phase. The lowering is where balance control improves. Stay tall. Avoid leaning backward. Progress tip. Once you feel safer, try using one hand instead of two. Eventually, try a few repetitions with fingertips only. Exercise 8. Fixed point turning practice. Why this matters. Many people do not feel most unsteady walking straight ahead. They feel it when they turn. Turning challenges your inner ear, your eyes, and your balance timing all at once. If you avoid training turning, you leave one of the biggest fall risks untouched. How to do it. Stand near a wall, counter, or sturdy chair. Pick a fixed point at eye level in front of you, such as a light switch or small mark on the wall. Lock your eyes on that point. Slowly turn your body in a small circle, taking several steps rather than pivoting quickly. Once you complete the turn, find that same point again immediately. Do 5 turns to the right and 5 turns to the left. What to focus on. Move slowly. Breathe normally. Let your eyes and your body learn to work together again during rotation. Progress tip. As the movement becomes easier over time, make the turn a little smoother and slightly quicker, but never rushed. Now, before you begin, Dr. Patrick wants to pause for a very important safety note. These exercises are designed for general educational use for older adults who want to improve balance and walking control at home. But if you have been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, had a stroke, have severe neuropathy, significant dizziness, repeated unexplained falls, or any major neurological or inner ear condition, please speak with your doctor or a licensed physical therapist before trying these exercises on your own. Second, always work near support. A wall, a sturdy chair, a kitchen counter, any of these are fine. Having support nearby is not a sign of weakness. It is what allows you to train with confidence and less fear. Third, never force any movement. None of these exercises should cause sharp pain, sudden dizziness, chest discomfort, or a spinning sensation. If something feels wrong, stop right away and speak with a medical professional. Fourth, do not do these exercises in slippery socks on a smooth floor. Bare feet can be helpful for feedback from the floor, or you can wear shoes with a firm, non-slip sole. And finally, go at your own pace. There is no prize for doing more than your body is ready for. Improvement comes from consistency, not from pushing too hard in one session. Now let's make this simple. Here is your daily routine. In the morning, spend about 4 to 5 minutes on the foundation reset exercises. Do the toe lift and spread, the ankle circles and pumps, the side leg raises, and the single leg weight holds. Think of this as waking up the sensors and stabilizers your body depends on. Then later in the day, even if you break it into short bursts, do the 4 balance retraining exercises. The slow motion walk, the heel-to-toe walk, the march and pause, and the fixed point turns. Together, they take only a few more minutes. The full routine can be done in under 12 minutes. And here is the key. Do not wait until you feel especially unsteady to practice. The best time to train balance is when you feel relatively safe, because that is when your brain learns most effectively. Every repetition teaches your body how to make a better correction the next time you drift, wobble, or lose your line. This is how steadier walking returns. Not all at once, not in one dramatic moment, but through repetition, through better signals, through better control, through your body learning, one day at a time, how to trust itself again. The drifting you feel now does not have to be the final chapter. Your balance system is still trainable. Your feet can become more responsive. Your hips can become more supportive. Your brain can become better at organizing the signals it receives. And when that happens, your walking begins to change. Slowly, quietly, but very real change begins to happen. One day you notice you made it down the hallway without touching the wall. Another day you turn around in the kitchen and do not feel that same old hesitation. And then one morning you realize something important. You are not thinking about every single step anymore. You are simply walking. That is the goal. So start small today. Do the foot and ankle work. Practice the slow walk. That is enough for day one. Then build from there. Give this routine 4 to 6 weeks of steady practice and watch what begins to change. And please do not keep this information to yourself. If you know someone over 70 who drifts when they walk, who reaches for furniture, or who no longer trusts their balance, share this video with them. It may help them feel safer, stronger, and more independent. And one more thing before you go. If you can't walk straight anymore, balance is only part of the picture. The other part is leg strength, especially the kind of strength that helps you catch yourself quickly when you stumble. That is why Dr. Patrick made a separate video on the best safe leg strengthening exercises for adults over 70. If that video is on your screen right now, watch it next. If you found this helpful, leave a 1 in the comments. If not, leave a 0. Dr. Patrick reads that feedback and it truly helps improve future videos. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and here's to walking with more confidence, more control, and more freedom again.